Me and the squad ain't no facade. I put my right hand up high, threw me the live, we on the job. I put my right hand up high, my right hand up high.
You are now tuned in to Right Handed Pod, a podcast by the people for the people, hosted by Doe and Dub. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and be sure to. Welcome to another episode of Right Handed Pod. I'm your host Dub,
and I'm Doe.
Podcast by the people for the people. I know we've been on like a 1-year hiatus, but it ain't no excuse for it. People think we might have had a falling out or something. It wasn't nothing like that. Just everyday situations cause us to take a little pause from it. But we back trying to be more consistent, finding ways to stay consistent. So this might be one of the ways, but we still gonna link up and do it in person. But what you been up to, man? Tell the people what you've been up to.
I ain't been up to nothing, man. The same old. Trying to get these clothes cracking, trying to make something shake, you know what I'm saying, for the fam. You know, working hard. I'm on location now, trying to make a little extra couple dollars, you know.
The hustle continues. Same here, just working, staying busy, man. But got to make time out to build our podcast back up because I've been running to a lot of people asking what happened, what we've been doing, when we coming back. They want to know if we had a falling out. It wasn't nothing like that, man. Just
we talk every day.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Just been busy with life, man. But
right.
We're gonna get into this episode by starting out with, I'm pretty sure, the hot news of yesterday. Well, one of the hot topics of yesterday that's worldwide. Was it Friday? Yesterday was Saturday. But the Kendrick Lamar diss to Drake and J. Cole. How you feel about that?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was needed. You know, I'm still not a big Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think it might shake it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see the aftermath of it, man. You know.
After listening to it, do you think it was geared towards one person more than the other, or you think he even?
I think he got issues with Drake more than Cole.
I do too. And then after learning the history that he had with both of them, I think it's kind of more personal with Drake than it is with J. Cole, which is understandable because Drake.
I think J. Cole, man. I really think my opinion. I think J. Cole like a little, like he got like a pure soul. I don't really think he got a hating bone in his body for real. I just think he's just real talented. You know what I'm saying?
I think so. It's more a competition thing between them two.
Yeah, I think Drake got a little maliciousness in him.
I do too, man. Because he take it personal. He light skinned guys. They take stuff personal. They just don't know how to. I don't know. They take it personal. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard that Control disc that came out. I think it was like 2015.
I'm gonna have to refresh myself on it because I don't remember exactly how it went.
Yeah, he called out. So he called out he called out Kendrick Lamar. He called out J. Cole, Drake, Meek Mill, Big Crit, ASAP Rocky, and it was
Big Sean too, right?
Big Sean, because it was Big Sean's song.
Yeah,
Big Sean didn't trip off of it. He was like, it was just a competitive thing. The only person that had a problem with it was Drake. He was like, it's fake. It wasn't real. If it was beef, he could have told me. I'm like, bro, it was a competition thing. Why are you taking it personal and nobody else is? Like J. Cole even gave him his props on Twitter and told him, hey, that was hard.
Right.
But then he went back at him. It was all a friendly competition thing. Drake just,
you know what?
Like him.
You know what I'm gonna say about Drake too, man? If he gonna respond, I'm gonna need him to respond in the song and not on Instagram.
Yeah, even if he responded to the song, I don't think it's no coming back for him. I don't think it's nothing he could do with Kendrick Lamar. That's just me, honestly. J. Cole,
he got that off on Meek, but I don't think he can get that off.
No, he don't. And then the other thing is, did you really write that, or did somebody else write it for you? So that might be a question Kendrick Lamar could throw at him. That's gonna throw him off track a little bit because you've been known to use ghostwriters and nobody else really has. So,
and to me, that just takes away from your whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Your title. I don't think you really even belong in that category as the big three if you got help.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And then somebody was saying, if those the big three, who would be the 4 and 5? I don't know who would follow up after them. Some say Big Sean. Some people ask, is it Kanye? I don't even think they
No, because Kanye falls in the same category as Drake because I don't even think he writes anything pretty much.
You don't think? Yeah, and I can see that. I can see
I
people.
think I think Drake write more than Kanye.
Because wasn't Pusha T writing a lot for Kanye?
Any and everybody was writing.
Oh,
Consequence,
oh yeah.
Brian Test,
Yeah, so he don't really
another guy named GLC, all of them.
GLC was writing for Kanye.
Huh?
GLC was writing for Kanye.
Yeah, you know that's part of his crew. You already know why he kept them guys around.
I didn't know that. I definitely
Yeah.
didn't know that. But yeah, Kanye, he don't hold a candle to neither one of them three. And
that's why I be giving our boy Will the biz every time we talk about Kanye or something.
I would give Drake last, but I'm gonna tell you one person I don't think get enough credit, and that's Lil Wayne. I don't think give Lil Wayne enough credit.
At this point, though,
huh?
I think Wayne is solidified at this point.
He has.
He don't gotta be mentioned, man. You already know what he can
do. So would you say that like him and Nas and the Jay-Z and the Rakims and all of them, they not even in the same category with them? They already on the Mount Rushmore.
Nah, they already got they. You know what I'm saying?
So who else is currently that you can pick to even compete with them three? It's not. I say Big Crit, but a lot of people don't know about Big Crit.
I could go with that, but he don't got the mainstream.
Yeah, he don't.
I think Wale probably give him a run for their money.
Wale was on that Control song. He dissed Wale, but Wale don't do enough. And J. Cole made a song about it.
I don't even know if he don't do enough. I almost think he just don't got the reach they got.
He did. He just so I don't know. You listen to J. Cole heavy? Not heavy, but enough to kind of know. So he had a song
where he kind of dissed.
He didn't really diss him. He was just saying, and he didn't even say his name, but Wale knew he was talking about him. So Wale went to the
real friend
talking about, he was saying, I got a friend, he want to win bad, but he really ain't putting the work in to get the success that he wanted. He was talking about Wale, and Wale don't. Like, Wale have a few songs on the radio. You don't hear nothing. Big Mill was blowing up.
And Wale, I think Wale, from what I've gathered over the years, man, Wale get his feelings real easy.
He should be light skinned then. We don't need him over here in the dark skin committee.
You know,
if we're gonna be soft like that.
I'm just saying, just from past incident, he seemed to be like he even get his feelings on Twitter when niggas be dissing him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
who cares, bro? Like 9 times out of 10, you richer than them anyway.
Ignore it.
Yeah, they just have a hard time doing it, and I think even with Drake just want to be liked. And that's his problem. Like with Kendrick Lamar, he's steady trying to get this guy's attention. He's not paying him no attention, and that bother him. He want to be his friend one minute, then the next minute he dissed me. Because I really had to go check like where it all stemmed from. And I myself, I didn't even know that Drake took Kendrick Lamar on the road with him. And that's really he took him on the road with him.
Okay.
So that's one of the ways that he really got his start. He went on tour with Drake. He took A$AP Rocky and Drake. I mean, he took A$AP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar on tour.
So what you think he's trying to like? He feel like you ought to be appreciative type thing.
So later on down the line, years later, after they had a little riff or whatever in their relationship, Drake posted a picture of him, A$AP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar, and they were saying, is this picture to pay homage or this picture kind of like a shot to say, hey, don't forget how you got started?
It probably was both.
Probably was a little bit of both. But J. Cole, over the years, man, he's just been showing them love. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's just a friendly thing between the two of them, I really think. Because J. Cole ain't really said nothing too crazy or nothing like that. He even said, like, who the big three? Is it K-Doc? Is it Aubrey or me? Like, he said his name, but then he said, I'm the top. And Drake on the same track with him.
Right.
I think
he told Drake ass up on that song, too. I think he told Drake ass up on that song, too.
J. Cole?
Oh, yeah.
People don't like
that. And I think that's why Drake took the little singing route so he could try to get that out. Because I don't think he could have came up with nothing that was going to top that, even if he did straight rap.
Nah, he didn't. And it's been a few times that Future killed him on a song too, but people don't want to talk about that. So, and then another question that I had.
What they be saying? Why you think they don't want to talk about that? Because he be having that heavy auto tone and shit.
People don't respect Future. I don't think people respect Future. Like I had this conversation with my wife a while back, sometime last year, and I told her that I think Future could sell out arenas, and they in every city he go to, and she don't believe he can.
I ain't sure about that because there ain't too many that can do that.
It's not, but
Especially
Future,
not.
I believe Future could do it. Now, what he need, he'll probably need some people to come with him. But as the main event, I think Future could do it, and I don't think people respect you. Or Future could hold his own. His Future a lyricist, no, but his vibe is on another level. And when you realize that, and that's what people don't realize about the music industry, it's not the same. Like you don't have lyricists in the game. If you do, it's few and far between. Like Drake, which I don't even know if he writes. So do we count him as one? But you got J. Cole, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got Big Crit, you got Big Sean, people that can actually rap. Don't get the notoriety they deserve, but people like Future selling out clubs and everybody want to be like them and they ride and listen to their music because they got good beats and they songs catchy, like Sexy Red.
Mm-hmm.
I know she can't rap. I know she can't rap, but she got catchy beats, and that's what it's all about today. If you're looking for lyrics, just cause I'm old on, because you're not gonna get what you're looking for today.
I don't even think, it's really like, I don't even think she that trash as a rapper, man. I just think they don't like what she's talking about.
It is not for everybody. That's what you have to realize.
Because there's plenty of people that are under the guise of lyricism. They don't be talking about shit either.
They don't. Like, to me, I might offend somebody when I say this. Kendrick Lamar just not for me. Like, I like Good Kid, Mad City, and I like Damn. The Pepper Butterfly had to cut it off.
You know what? I ain't even never listened to Good Kid, Mad City always.
Oh, bro, that's a class.
And they got my dude 8 on there, and I ain't listened to it.
Yeah, if you had to say if you asked me which one was his best album, I say Good Kid, Mad City. They say To Pimp a Butterfly, and then the killer part about it, bro, is you go look at how many Grammys dude got. You will say it ain't no competition between them because he got 2 more than Drake, and J. Cole don't have a Grammy. All he got is awards.
I think he like the golden child in some kind of way, like his connections, like you know what I'm saying, his connection to Drake, Interscope, you know what I'm saying, and all that. I think they're playing part of it.
But what? So J. Cole came up under Jay-Z. So Jay-Z ain't got no juice.
Yeah, Jay-Z got juice, but I think Dre a different type of juice. You know, that's the lineage. Well, you know, of course it's the NWA lineage, but then you got the Eminem and the 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay ain't got that. I know that's y'all guy.
He don't. No. I would admit to say I'll be real with you. Jay don't have it, but is that? But why?
Well, we ain't gonna.
Dre wasn't no excellent rapper, and if he didn't carry NWA either.
And if we really want to get deep down into it, he ain't the best. He ain't the
best rapper out of NWA. You say he ain't what?
I said he ain't the producer that people think he is too.
I didn't want to say it
because in the Death Row days, that nigga Daz was doing a lot of this.
He definitely was. He definitely. But even after, I think Dre still get his credit.
And don't forget the whole Snoop Dogg thing. I forgot to name Snoop Dogg before Eminem. You know what I'm saying? As far as Dre.
Yeah. And then the Dog Pound.
And you know Snoop, I feel like every album after the first one wasn't for me, but like he's like the most famous rapper. You know what I'm saying? Famous wise. You know what I'm saying?
And then they crowned him. They crowned him the king of the. They crowned. Do I want to say king or did they crown him? I would have to go back and look at it. But Dre got on stage at one of his shows and they crowned him like the king of LA. Snoop was there with him. Snoop and Dre on stage and crowned Kendrick Lamar the king of, because the West had fell off. But it depends on who you ask. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you ask. When people say the West fell off, they used to your Pac and they used to Snoop and Dog. They used to Death Row and all that. The West Coast didn't fall off to me.
But that's because they only. It may have fell off commercially.
It did.
They may have fell off commercially, but I get down and dirty. I did
say it fell off commercially because E40 was still making songs. Too Short was.
Yeah, but he's not mainstream commercial.
No, but I'm saying like he was making Tell Me When to Go, but they were
That's a resurgence, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he was, you know what I'm saying, the whole time he never stopped. But that just was he had hooked up with Lil Jon, and it was a resurgence, man. That was probably
that's what I'm saying. So it was the collaboration with other coasts that kind of, I think, recharged people to think that the West was coming back. But
because even with Short with that, because even with Short with the blow the whistle, Lil Jon responsible for that too.
he is. But still, they were still making albums, but nobody was really.
Yeah.
I think after Pac died, it slowed down for people.
It took a hit, big hit.
But you still had Snoop. But Snoop even Snoop went to No Limit.
But even before he went to No Limit, that second album, The Dogfather, I did not feel it.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because Dre wasn't with him no more.
Well, that may be the case, but I wasn't feeling that. And I actually purchased that. But that's why I said after the first one, I was cool on it. Because once he went down.
Is that the one where his hair was down?
Yeah,
Yeah. I ain't like that one either.
Because look, and when he went down to Louisiana, I wasn't messing with it. We ain't got to get off into that, but you already
I didn't like that album. He had a couple of songs.
Yeah, he was. Now I did get the last meal, the last one he had dropped before he went on.
Mm-hmm.
I got the last meal. It got some.
That was with No Limit, right?
Huh?
That was with No Limit.
Yeah, that was the last one with No Limit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Snoop. After the Dog Pound, I really wasn't a huge Snoop fan. Some of his newer stuff not too bad, but.
And he ain't all that much of a writer either, if you know the whole history and the backstory.
I'm pretty sure that Daz and Corrupt did a lot for a lot of people.
Nah, it's the DOC.
Oh, DOC, because DOC couldn't rap, so he had the rest of it.
Yeah, and the DOC taught him how to write 16s, and he also helped him a whole lot with that Chronic and Doggy Style.
Yeah.
And this is my take. I did a video on it before that. I feel like if he had that accident, might not have been no Snoop.
DLC?
Yeah, if he had an accident, it might not have been no Snoop.
DLC was from Texas, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was there with NWA and all that.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing, and he got in a car accident and crushed his larynx or something, didn't he?
And he said in the interview later on that that didn't actually happen that way. They messed him up in surgery.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You think it was intentional?
I ain't gonna go that far.
No.
Doctors fuck up.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
They definitely do. Ain't nobody perfect, but
right. I ain't gonna say it to that degree. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said so. In a nutshell, you saying the machine behind Kendrick Lamar was a bigger machine than the one behind J. Cole.
Yeah, I believe so.
To me, if you look at some of the songs that he lost, there's no way he should have lost. There's no way. But then to slap him in the face, they let what's the white boy name? Macklemore. He even called him the next day. It was like, bro, they cheated you. There's no way I should have won it. But it happens to the best of them. Like you've been getting these Grammys over Drake and J. Cole, and somebody beat you out, man. You just gotta eat that. But I don't think he was really tripping off of it, man.
Right.
J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar to me seem like the money don't even matter to them. Because if you look at J. Cole, he walk around with no security. Is it a smart move? Absolutely not. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but at the same time, he don't carry that type of, like when he makes music, he don't carry that type of attitude. I think that matters.
But do that still stop people from trying you though? You still famous, and at the end of the day, you still famous.
You can still play it smart. I'm pretty sure he don't be putting himself in certain predicaments. I don't think he would. You know what I'm saying?
They say he came to Compton by himself. That's crazy. That's crazy. He came to Compton by himself. And Kendrick Lamar said he came to my show, no security, in Compton by himself.
But it ain't like he got a gang of jury on or nothing like that.
That's true, but still, like, you J. Cole, you know what I'm saying?
You probably blend in more than you even think, man.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
Because a lot of these cats be flashy and all that, and I don't think that's him.
Yeah, I would just be more careful. I don't think he really do. I think he move around still normal. People don't bother him. Like you say, he's not really no flashy guy, and his music show it. But still, I think J. Cole gonna respond better, and he probably gonna win this. But I don't think it's gonna be as serious for him as it is gonna be for Drake.
Yeah, Drake probably have a history fit now. You see that one video where somebody say
Yeah,
You lost.
yeah. Because to me, he lost to Pusha T too. But a lot of people
Oh,
don't talk.
he did.
People don't talk about
But
that.
you know what his fans is gonna say is the whole record sale thing, and and all that, making excuses for him, just like how they gonna do, So
Yeah. Well, in other news, uh, man, that's a touchy subject, and it's something that's going on locally, but it's happening internationally. I don't know. These are all allegations. I don't know how true it is. Not gonna name no name because I personally don't know these guys. But yesterday on Facebook here in St. Louis, it was a big blow up of accused pedophiles uh, that's taking advantage of young ladies and throwing high school and junior
middle
high
school,
parties. And uh, I don't really know how I feel about that. I wouldn't feel comfortable my child going to a party that's promoted by somebody that's my age.
I get that, but if it's other kids there, it's almost like you don't really want to keep them away from it, but at the same time, that is a real thing, and you really gotta put your daughters up on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's it's a touchy subject, and it's a real thing, but it's been going on forever.
It has been. It has.
I mean, I know I'm a little older, man, but it probably was still going on when you was in high school. How all these grown ass dudes coming to pick these girls up while we was in high school,
For sure. For
even
sure.
going to prom with them.
For sure.
21, 22-year-old niggas going to prime with 17, 18-year-old.
But it, not to say but it was, I don't even want to use the word normal, but it seemed like it was something that was normal.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been, right? Like you 21, what you doing messing with a 17-year-old?
And sometimes they was younger than that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
14,
they look that way. But still, just because they don't look that way, like your conscience don't bother you. Like if you had a daughter that age, would it bother you that a dude your age picking your daughter up from school? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I feel like if I don't have no daughters, but if I had, even as grown as I am, and my kids is grown, you can't be my age and date my kids.
Yeah,
That's
nah.
creepy.
And then on top of that, like as far as okay, that's creepy, but to actually act on something and do it, and then the child grow up and finally come out and tell, and like people don't believe them, like that's hard, like especially family. So I saw a young lady say the guy was doing what he was doing while she was younger. He eventually stopped because she told him to. And eventually she got older and told her mom what happened, and her mom didn't even believe her. She took the
Yeah,
dude side saying he ain't even that type of guy. Like, you believe
how
a
you know?
yeah, right. You don't take the side of a stranger over your own child, man. So, man, listen, people got a lot of mental health issues out here, man, and I can understand why, man. Like when this stuff be coming out, these people be doing this to these kids when they're younger,
And not only that, that's why a lot of them don't say nothing for the fear of not being believed
but then when they say
and
something,
outcasted and all kinds of shit.
another five follow behind them saying he did that to me too. Cause they was also scared. Cause man, there ain't no telling. The dude probably said, if you say something, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your mama. And you a kid. You like, man, I don't want nothing to happen to my mama
And
and I die.
and he
So,
already older, so he just believes it. You know what I'm saying?
man,
And then I want to know why. And I want to know this is my thing. Like even for the guy, like what attracts you to somebody that young? On what level can you relate?
you can't at all. So you just, I don't know, man. It's definitely an illness. We can't understand it because our mind don't even think like that. And
Because
even when
even
you explain it, it still don't make sense.
and even on the R. Kelly thing, which I'm not making no excuses for this nigga, but I heard he can't read shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that that's probably why he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, I ain't making no excuses at all. Cause
And I think somebody pointed out to me that it happened to him. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't get help with these things, it's just a never ending cycle. Somebody did it to you, so you do it to somebody else.
right.
Oh, man, you gotta go address them issues, regardless of who believe you or not. Go talk to somebody and seek help, because man, people carrying that stuff around for like 30, 40 years, man. It finally come on face, You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they don't even say nothing. Sometimes
They
they
don't
end up
say nothing at all.
they develop alcohol issues,
Yeah,
drug issues, all that kind of thing. They might even off themselves because they
yeah,
can't deal with pressure. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, man, it's a crazy world out here, man. So I'm really not trying to keep track of it, but
I mean, it's gonna come out.
it is,
It's
man,
gonna come out.
and I hate it. But
And the thing about it is, if more than one person say it, there's got to be some validity to it.
it does, like with Bill Cosby. Bill
Right.
Cosby. But see, I ain't gonna make no excuse for him. But you got Bill Cosby, you got R. Kelly, you got Harvey Weinstein, you got what's the dude that died in jail? I always get Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
It's all them people with money. Now you got Diddy situation going on where people coming out saying that he paid Cassie too fast. That's the admission of guilt. Like if
Mm-hmm.
I ain't do it, I'm not finna pay nobody for something that I didn't
Now,
do.
now, I believe that a lot of it is true, but then at the same time, you're gonna have those people that's gonna hop on it. You're trying to get a book.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's what I was gonna say about Bill Cosby. I think some of the people say, "Oh, they paying out." I was at that party too.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah.
did slip me a
Yeah.
drug, but maybe he didn't do nothing to him.
I don't think he did everybody.
No, I don't
I'm
either.
not saying he didn't do it, but I don't think
That's
he did
not to
everything.
everybody. Yeah,
Right.
no,
It's
yeah.
like it's like once that stuff come out, it's like open season.
But yeah, like I can say it, like it's my word, it's our word against his. So if
Mm-hmm.
20 women lining up saying he did it, and they got
Why
evidence,
not? Why not
obviously have
everybody else?
evidence, because
Right.
I mean it's 30 years later, they can't pull no DNA from him.
Right.
So it's getting crazy out here, man. I'm trying to see what's gonna happen with Diddy. There's a couple of things I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with Young Thug. They've been kind of quiet on that. I don't think he getting out.
You don't think he getting out?
I don't think he getting out, bro. I don't think he
I
getting.
don't know, man. I've been hearing a lot of little cracks that I've been hearing about in that case, man. So I don't know.
Uh, it's been too crazy, man. It's just crazy stuff happening. But you have them told, and then you got some guys that ain't telling. And one of his what is it, prosecuting attorney got locked up because she was what was it, bro? We had to talk about it next episode because I'm gonna have to do more research on it. But yeah, it was one of the chicks that was it his lawyer or prosecuting attorney? Somebody, man, got caught doing something. But I'm gonna find it, man. We're gonna talk about it next episode, man. But yeah, man, dog, just keep a close watch on y'all kids, man. Monitor
That's
that.
the thing. That's
Um,
the thing. You can't just be letting them do, you know, because you
yeah,
can't trust these people out here, man. You
nah,
can't even trust the people their age.
nah, right. You can't trust the people you think you could trust. Neither.
Right.
So, well,
So what you like, you know, like what you think about the being that we still on kids? What you think about the fight where the girl slapped the girl head into the concrete? You heard about that?
yeah,
I
I
forget.
seen it. I seen it too, and
Yeah,
I heard the specifics of it. The girl was wrong for slamming her head down,
yeah, yeah,
but the other girl was also wrong for starting fights.
yeah. I heard she was bullying her though. I heard she was
Yeah.
bullying her like that wasn't the first date.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the reason why I brought it up. Like that was like for her to do that, there was some passion behind it.
Yeah, it was. I'm a black out. Like, leave me alone, bro. I done
Yeah,
seen it happen so many
she said,
times. Like growing up, like the bully get beat up, it be bad.
yeah, because they done had enough.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
about
not,
to
and
burst.
I don't want to see that happen to nobody. So
Nah,
don't take me wrong,
nah,
but you got to teach your kids to not be doing this to people.
yeah, yeah, most definitely. I heard she out of intensive care now, but I don't think she gonna never be the same. But
No, no,
you just got. I don't think the little girl should get jail time. I mean, it was just a. And then people saying she shouldn't have slammed her head. Like, man, you blacking out. Ain't no telling what you gonna do. And the girl was constantly bothering her. Oh,
mm-hmm.
you can't do that to people and then just expect them to just turn the other cheek. Man, this ain't the Bible. That girl
No,
ain't Jesus. Man, you gotta
right,
leave people alone, man. So I hate that happened to her, man. But you gotta teach your kids, man, leave people alone, especially if you can't fight. Now, if you can't fight to be a bully, that's crazy.
right. Now, even if you can, man, don't be, bullying is wrong, man, on all levels. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a learning lesson. But also, this kind of because you said something about a lawyer and people getting off. Man, dude, that hit that lady and her daughter down leaving that Drake concert. His lawyer is Uh, I don't think I can say dude's name, but you know the top lawyer in St. Louis.
Come on, Rosenblum.
Well, you said it. Yeah, Rosenblum. You think he gonna get off? I don't know if he can or not. You think he gonna get off?
I don't think he's gonna get off, but I mean, what you gonna give him? He ain't gonna get life.
No, he ain't gonna get life.
That's a manslaughter.
What you think old boy gonna get? Because they found him guilty. The one that hit the baby girl from where was she from? Tennessee. She was here for a volleyball tournament and lost her legs.
They probably gonna try to stick it to him, but at the same time, the police ain't supposed to be chasing people either.
That's kind of that's a tricky situation. Okay,
It is.
if somebody steals something from you, do you want the police to retrieve it or not?
Well, that's what insurance is for.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. So if the police don't
need to put the public in danger for material.
That's true. See, and I'm not taking up for the police by any means. I don't
anything
have no
material. Look, anything material can be replaced.
A life can't be.
Life cannot be replaced.
Who you blaming for the life being lost? Because it's always the police fault because they chased them. Well, what about the person that they was chasing?
No, he got to accept responsibility too. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is the stuff that they do adds to it.
That's true. That's true.
Because at the same time, it could have happened because he was scared, and they might not even been chasing them at the same time, and it still could have happened. I'm not saying that. I'm not bailing him out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm
saying
is, it usually be more to it because they know they're not supposed to chase people, but they still do it.
Yeah. Listen, I will fall back, but I understand what they're doing because I don't even like driving fast. And I get mad when people drive fast and swerve in front of me doing all that crazy stuff because I couldn't even imagine a car coming head on towards me just at a high rate of speed and they really do. So I understand it.
Right.
And it is what insurance for, man. But I just don't like it that people think you could just take something from somebody and just.
And I don't like the fact even to kind of go back to old boy who killed those people. What was you doing, bro?
So actually, I got a little insight to this story, and it's no excuse for it. But the young man was rushing to pick his mom up. From what I understand, I don't know how true it is, from the Drake concert. But from my understanding, he normally drives like this. What are you doing driving 75 down Locust? You drive 75 down Locust, and they seen you on several lights. You know what I'm saying? If you knew you had to pick your mama up, leave in enough time, which it ain't no excuse, and I don't know how true the story is.
Or you could arrive late and you can get yelled at.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't be in jail.
Yeah, then people would still be alive.
And they'd still be alive. You just took somebody's mother away and you took a daughter away that don't even had a long future ahead of her. Now it's gone because you want to be a speed demon and shit.
I don't think these kids know the severity of the stuff they be doing. It'd be serious consequences. Like, out here trying to just doing crazy stuff that could kill somebody. Not saying we didn't, but not at this magnitude.
A lot, in my opinion, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's social media or just the day and age or whatever. But a lot of them, in my opinion, are not in touch with reality.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's different levels to that. Like even the ones who ain't out doing crime, a lot of them don't be knowing what the deal is. Like that ain't life. Like, you got to get up, get out, get something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To be a productive citizen.
They just used to stuff being handed to them.
But that ain't what life is about.
It's definitely not. But they'll learn one way or the other. It's either going to be for them.
Unfortunately, sometimes they don't because who gonna teach them?
Do they want to?
A lot of
be taught.
A lot of single parent households.
That's true.
A lot of fathers not being able to raise their kids.
That's true.
Some of them bailed out like some hoes and not doing what they're supposed to do. But then, on the same token, it's a lot of bitter baby mamas.
That's true.
Because the dude don't want her no more. That's taking it out on the kid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
trickle down effect.
Huh?
It's a trickle down effect, like we've been saying. Everything just trickle down. Yeah.
So who gonna tell them? And then it's like back in the day, you know, they say it takes a village, but these people don't want you telling their kids nothing.
Man, can't tell them nothing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So they get on you, like even with the teachers. And I ain't gonna even lie. I done been wrong before. Like my sons, something happened at school, and I hop on their side, but then I have to think about it. Like, hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
my parents weren't like that. They wouldn't hopping on my side. Like the teacher
right,
call, I done did something.
mine wasn't either. But I'm just saying though,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I've caught myself before.
Cause I say our problem, and it's crazy because I just had this conversation with somebody. I say the problem with our generation, and probably slightly before us, we told ourselves that we didn't want our kids to grow up the way that we did. But really, when you look back at it, was it really that bad? Outside of, and what it depends on who you ask that question. Let me say that. Was your childhood really that bad as far as the skills that you gain and the things that you learn?
Nah, because they made our parents and our grandparents made us work for our shit.
Okay, that's what I'm
And
saying.
where we messed up, in a lot of cases, where we messed up is myself included. I ain't make my sons work for a lot of shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to do chores every week.
yeah,
I ain't really raised them doing chores every week like I had to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I should have did that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because now,
That's work ethic.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if you don't teach them, who gonna teach them?
Right. But now, I mean, my kids are still with me.
Right.
So I'm able to.
But not you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Like if you don't teach your kids, like life's just gonna have to teach them.
Yeah, because, you know, just like, and then you see these things where they say, well, school really is not, what they really doing is teaching them just how to be workers. They're not really, you know, they're not really helping them live up to their full potential and things like that. So they're not going to teach them a whole lot of things.
School
They
ain't.
don't even teach them cursive writing no more, bro.
No, they don't. They
So
don't.
I had to teach my sons how to sign their name. That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy because everything is on phones and computers now.
That's
Don't nobody
crazy.
say no, man.
Certain basic stuff you're supposed to still be able to know, man.
It's,
I feel
it's,
like the system is just setting the kids up for failure in a lot of ways.
because they don't have to work for them. It's a shortcut for everything. Like I
Right.
give you an example.
Also, they need, you know, they took the trades out of the schools and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's still a couple of schools that got trades. I don't know about Tech, but I mean I don't know about Gateway, but I know North and South County Tech got it. But it's hard to get kids in there. It's a waiting list for that school.
right, because if you think about it, man, if you got a trade, you could make more money than somebody with a degree.
Yeah, because you want to know what you got to do with a degree. You got to pay that money back.
Right.
You ain't got to pay that money back. You pay it up front, but it ain't gonna be nothing crazy. Like
Right. And even if you had to pay something back, it ain't gonna be to that degree. They don't charge that much for a trade school, or you can go to, like, I went to Job Corps. That's a trade school.
Yeah,
I'm not working in my trade, but I got a trade.
yeah. That you know how to do it. You could be your own boss too.
That too.
You don't realize that either. They don't want to work, man.
But it's been so long though, I probably have to go back.
Refreshing. It's like riding a bike. If you go back and do it again, then it's like riding a bike.
Right.
But yeah, we just got to do better as parents, man.
Mm-hmm.
Inform these kids how we I ain't gonna say how, because we don't need them.
Right.
When we get old, who gonna take care of us?
Right.
So we doomed, man. So yeah, man. Anything you want to close with? I think that's all we have.
I'm gonna say this, man. Look forward to seeing us on a more consistent basis.
For sure.
You know, let the shenanigans begin again.
Yeah, man. It's been too long. It's definitely been too long, man. We got to be consistent with it. And I think this is a good way. We can do something every week. Put something on
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Because
then we get a guest. Maybe we go to a podcast studio or some shit. I don't know.
right. Yeah. You know, the goal probably is to own our own studio, man. So people,
that ain't no bad thing.
Pay us. We could be the death row of the podcast game.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all got to pay us. Pay a fee if you want to do a podcast with me. Yeah. So, well, they know your handle, man, but give it to them again, man, in case they want to follow you.
CLB Doe on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know why you ain't type it down there. You just put dough down there.
I just put though.
It's
It's all good.
You can follow us both at Right Hand the Pod or CLB at CLB Dough. You still got CLB TV too, though.
Yeah, it's Cap Like Brand TV.
And me, I'm just at TWTDOUBLE, 2 U's, 83. I'll be
Oh
forgetting.
yeah, and don't forget to shop with me, caplifebrand.com/shop. I got some dope stuff for you, so
Yeah.
you know.
Make sure y'all support it, man. But it's been a wrap on this episode. We hope to see y'all next week. Well, it ain't gonna be no hope. We're gonna see y'all next week. We'll be back next week. When you come back?
Man, I'll be home. I'll be home on next weekend because it's Easter, but I'll be headed back out Monday. That's Monday, so.
All right. Well, we're gonna put something on wax when you get back in town. Get everything set up and get back to recording in the studio, man. So y'all have a blessed week. Enjoy the rest of y'all week, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Me and the squad ain't no facade. I put my right hand up high, threw me the live, we on the job. I put my right